Hey, I know it's been a while. I've been busy gathering my thoughts after an art crisis, wherein I was led to believe that things were one way whenever they were actually another. So about a week and a half ago, I had an epiphany that I was not improving in my art at all. And so I went to not draw for a little bit. In this time period, I found myself commenting and confiding in the internet, which is a horrible thing to do, because the advice that I received made me feel worse about myself. Obviously, you're not supposed to put too much stock into what people say on the internet. Granted, I was able to acknowledge that this advice was silly, and I'm not on here to bash anybody, so the names will be censored on what was going on, but I posted a comment saying, I get jealous of the people with anime art styles that just draw perfect little imperfect lines and then slap some sloppy watercolor on it, and it looks amazing! Like, they put everything in exactly the perfect place. I don't get it, and I can't make my brushes look anything like it. What I meant was, from an outside eye, a lot of times it looks sloppy, but it's not sloppy, it's just very well planned. I got 2 responded comments that just irritate the heck out of me. This first one says, there's no such thing as an anime art style. Everyone is different, even if it's just small details. They also don't just slap some sloppy watercolor on. There's a process. Even if someone actually renders like that, it won't depend on only the brush. It takes practice, skills, and an understanding of what you want to draw. Now, this might seem like okay advice, except for it's not. I will cover my criticisms here in just a second. Here is the second comment. It's not the brush, it's just practice. There isn't a magical brush that's going to make your art look good. It takes at least years to develop a style of your own like that, and even more years to master a painting technique and refine that style. Wishing you luck, and not to give up if you're an artist as well, though. Don't get discouraged. Art is driven by passion, so don't bother on how better other people's art styles are. Now, obviously, these things were not said out of hate or spite, but the thing that really gets me is that the second comment, you can tell that they didn't even check on my channel to see if I was an artist. If they would have bothered to check, I'm obviously not inexperienced. I've worked very hard to establish my style, and I'm just working on getting it where I want it to be. I get that sometimes people mindlessly comment. I'm guilty of that myself. It is just incredibly damaging to not look at the facts before you say something. As a result, I was led to believe that the reason I couldn't progress was because of my own ineptitude and not outside factors. Okay, so bottom line, I know these people weren't out to hurt me. I tend to be a little bit insecure about my art. Because I'm self-taught, I know I'm not going to be as good as people who went to school for it. That being said, I am incredibly proud of what I've managed to do. I'll wrap this up by saying trust in yourself. If you believe that you are unable to progress for reasons that are out of your control, try something different. I switched from Procreate to Clip Studio Paint and was able to accomplish this with just one brush. Don't give up, fight,